What's good, YouTube? Basically, I got a little video for y'all. So if y'all don't know, Mr. Beast has been exposed again from one of his employees. And basically, the employee's name was Jake Weddle. Jake Weddle was supposed to be in a failed YouTube video that never dropped. And this is a crazy YouTube video idea. Basically, they trapped this nigga in a room for how many days to see what would happen. Like, time lapse, had the light on. So if I put a big ass heavy LED light in a room and I have you sitting in there for how many days without any sleep, you will fucking lose your shit. You will lose your shit, which is basically a war crime by the UN. It is a war crime. And it's basically a form of torture. He was in that room, couldn't sleep for days, lost his fucking mind. And then Mr. Beast has a fucking handbook or a rule book that says no means no. So like, there's no quitting, which is crazy. Like, that nigga is fucking insane. But it doesn't surprise me that Mr. Beast is going all out with the content with this, because this is like diabolical. Any nigga that keep me up for that long, he's dying. Like, I know I'm losing my shit. Somebody getting scabbed. Somebody's getting cut. Like, there's no way you got this much patience for Mr. Beast. Fuck the money, nigga. I would have been walked out. Your mind is one of the most precious things in the world. Like, I can't imagine just losing my shit over money like this. And the fact that he still went through this at the time, which no means no. So he was trying to stop. After a while, he did try to stop, but Mr. Beast was on his rule book, no means no. And it just gets even worse. They made this nigga run a marathon. They made him run a marathon. He had blisters. His knees was fucked up. He was basically powerless because, due to sleep. You need sleep to get your energy up. So this nigga's legs wasn't working. He was just fucked up. He failed the psych evaluation. His mental was down the drain. He's losing his shit. And Mr. Beast is like, and every time he complains to Mr. Beast, he's like, do you know what the rule book says? Do you know what the production rule book says? No means no, which is crazy. Crazy works. This nigga is basically torturing this nigga. I'm surprised this nigga hasn't sued Mr. Beast a long time ago, because this is easily a war crime. But then but then at the same time, Mr. Beast is a he probably a billionaire already. I don't know, that nigga, he got money coming out his ass right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if he has mad bread, probably a billionaire, probably close to that. And what's funny about this situation too is Jake was planning to leave the company. Jake was like, this is one of my last bids for this business. I'm done with you. It's time for me to get the fuck out of here. And rightfully so. You probably was tired of the Mr. Beast. No means no. Fucking insanity. So this man basically was supposed to get paid $300,000. He ended up getting paid $100,000 because the video quote unquote flopped, but it's because you fucking tortured somebody. So, God works in mysterious ways. How do I tell you? And it didn't work for Mr. Beast, obviously. The man said he paid like $42,000 in taxes, which makes sense. Round it all up, makes sense. And it's a crazy situation. And Mr. Beast was like texting him, talking about, don't sue me. I don't want you to sue me. Because, of course, Mr. Beast don't want to get in any trouble, legal issues. He's scared. Jake also exposed this too. I can't forget this too. In the Mr. Beast videos, he's like, make sure that those people are crying. I want people to see the sadness. Like this is a production, nigga. Like, I thought you was really helping people out for the cause. I thought you was really, because honestly, when people used to do the whole like, oh, Mr. Beast is demonic for helping people, I was like, what the fuck, nigga? If I had money, I help niggas with cancer too. What the fuck? I help pay for their shit too. Like, because that shit cancer is a bitch. Like, that shit is not even funny. And a lot of people don't even have the money or like the healthcare to even like get the proper treatment. So like, the fact that Mr. Beast was doing that at the time, I thought you was just doing that shit out of just being, a kind guy. But then I had to think about it. You're not making that type of money if you got good morals. I'm sorry. You're not making that type of money if you got good morals. So then I just started coming back to reality. And of course, it made sense. And Jake also exposed the predators and more in the group. And the first person that they found was by the name of Jefferson Charles. He's basically banned from Philly. This is how bad the situation was. And the child was from ages 1 to 11. in that range, which is fucking disgusting. How is he not? Why is he not sitting and rotting in prison? Don't know fucking why. The jail system is weird. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know how people could rape somebody and just like predator behavior and they're just walking out free. Like, and they're mad about a nigga that's out here selling cocaine. Like, I can't even, like, you giving a nigga that sold cocaine 35 years, but not the pedophile. Like, this is like crazy shit. Like, this country is fucking crazy. Welcome to America. The thing that bothers me too is that this man was his employee, and we know that Mr. Beast knew about this. He was exposed on call with another employee, and it was a whole thing. If I could find the audio, because I gotta save things before I start the video, because I would literally find something and, like, you know when you find some shit and it disappear, that shit gotta stop. I gotta start locking it. I'm sorry, guys, but it's just it's crazy. This whole situation isn't really surprising to me in the slightest, because again, what I said earlier, you can't have the greatest morals if you want to be Mr. Beast. I'm sorry, this nigga's getting A plus tier ads on YouTube. Somebody's being compromised at that business for his success. He is definitely putting people at risk for his reward. Like, he's doing that for his own success. He's not no perfect person, and let's be honest, it's good. It's good. It's a good. It's good. It's a good look. It's a good for a character look. You know, you're helping out people. It shows that you care, that you have morals. Whole time you're really just using them for, you know, YouTube and your ads. You getting paid off this, that, and the third. Mr. Beast got ads on fucking Cartoon Network. The nigga got ads on Cartoon Network. He's that fucking lit. He got ads on fucking Cartoon Network. This nigga is lit. And I know because I seen it like 2 days ago before this whole situation. I literally woke up and I woke up in the middle of the day. Middle of, like, I don't know, it was like 7 o'clock in the morning. And I fucking seen Mr. Beast on the ad. I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't seen Cartoon Network in years. So I was like, I was surprised. I was fucking surprised. Like, this is the first thing I seen was a Mr. Beast fucking ad. The kids love him. YouTube loves, like, you know, friendly content like that, kid-friendly content like that. So he's getting paid for just breathing at this point, which is crazy. He's made YouTube billions. Billions. He's made YouTube billions, and he's made millions off of it too. They're all in cahoots with each other. I don't think Mr. Beast will ever stop. I don't think he's gonna fall off. I think people are just gonna acknowledge that he is a weirdo. It will hinder him in certain ways, but I don't think he's YouTube's machine. He's YouTube cash cow. Like, a person like me, if I got ads, I would be like a D plus tier person. I wouldn't get any crazy ads like he does. I wouldn't get crazy, you know. I wouldn't be on YouTube's For You. I wouldn't get sponsored like him. But just the fact that the content that he makes is kid friendly and he looks like he's a charitable person shows him as, you know, a quote unquote good person, even though you know, the great Kendrick Lamar once said, predators move in flocks. Them names got to be registered. Look, weird niggas stick together. All that weird shit with his first friend that came out with Charles to this situation, it all makes sense. Like, weird niggas stick together. I'm telling you, I've learned that the hard way. All the niggas I knew that growing up, that was on some weird shit, they're all still hanging out with each other. I don't even fuck with those niggas. Those niggas are weirdos, and they all hang out with each other. And they all know about the fuck shit that they're all doing. People are fucking weird. When you see one or two weirdos, trust me, all of them are weirdos. Everybody in that Mr. Beast, around Mr. Beast, they know the fuck shit that he's doing. And some of them were the main ones doing it with him. So I don't even want to hear some of the bullshit either. I feel like some people are using it as a cash cow, but I feel like Jake really got fucked over in the situation. I hope Jake gets justice, even though I don't think he's really going to get justice. He's been bluffing a lot in these YouTube videos. Like, nigga, you should have been pressed the button. I would have been sued Mr. Beast. What the fuck? I don't want no settlement from that nigga, because I feel like that's what it feels like. Like, bro, just push that red button. Like, if it's that fucked up of a situation, I would have been brought his bitch ass to court. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't even trust your own employees for coming out and saying shit about you, because they might have done weird shit too. It's like, it's a whole thing now. It's a whole thing. It's crazy. But again, you know, people don't just become billionaires off of being good people. The Rockefeller family, they did not come off being one of the richest families on the planet because they had good morals. They were corrupt as fuck, stealing from people. They fucked over people. They kept people poor. They did a lot of fucked up shit to get where they're at. A lot of people that are rich did a lot of fucked up shit to get where they're at. You got to do you can't have the greatest moral high ground and be a billionaire. It's impossible. And it makes fucking sense, even though, it's sad, but that's just how the world works. And I'm not surprised by Mr.Beast. I'm really not. It makes sense. It all makes sense. But that's all I really got to say. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm going to see you on the next YouTube video. Peace.
Yeah. I was staging, MCM shit, 420. Yeah, 420 the movement. Yeah. It's 12 a.m. and I'm stuck in my head. Been feeling alone, know a couple done left. Nevertheless, still continue to step, cause they cannot fuck with the blast. Got some friends, rest of them niggas is dead meat again when I'm catching my check. Bitches done left, shorties be hurting my head, they be wanting my time and my cash. Moving too fast, forever told them to strap paranoia, I'm itching the clap. Really be sad, fought with my friends in the pen, been years since we shared this a lot. Stuck in the past, I had that feeling again, I would kill just to get that shit back. Lord forgive me, I'm feeling real filthy.